Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this new week. And of course, we had June beginning on Saturday. So let's recap what we had for the month of May. It was a little bit above our average high temperature and our average temperature when you factor in the lows as well. Our coolest temperature being 45, warmest being 89. We certainly needed more rainfall. We did not get as much. I certainly thought that we were going to get a little bit more late last week into the weekend, that we certainly didn't get as much as I thought we would. But definitely we will be keeping an eye on a couple more opportunities of rain. Not going to be very widespread though, but at least for today and tomorrow, we'll keep an eye on it. Average high temperature, at least from Saturday, 82, 61 respectively, 89, 68 towards the end of the month, or at the end of the month. And we don't get too much time difference in our sunrise time throughout the month, but we do get a little bit more time change, if you will, on our sunset times. 30-year average rainfall, 4.92 inches. So what's the 30-day average? Well, equal chances of drier than normal, wetter than normal, but looks like it's going to be higher probability of wetter than normal conditions out to our southwest, across the southwestern portions of the state, and probability of above average temperatures. Keep in mind that the darker the color, the higher the probability. It does not indicate how warm it will get above average, but it just indicates probability of above average temperatures. So, after highs in the mid to even upper 80s yesterday in several areas, I think we'll be more in the low to mid 80s today. Now, there still may be a few upper 80s, especially in our western communities. It just depends on thickness of cloud cover and the potential that we could get some isolated showers and thunderstorms at times for today. So that'll be something to watch out for as well. That could limit how warm it will get in that area. Otherwise, it is going to start out humid to begin the week, but lower humidity for the second half of the work week, Wednesday through Friday. So as a frontal boundary comes through, with the best chance of storms this week being late Tuesday afternoon, evening, that will be the front that will usher in the lower humidity. Not necessarily lower temperatures right away, but lower humidity. I'll talk about that here in just a second. All right, so for today, mostly cloudy skies. We may get a few spotty showers and thunderstorms in our southern communities this morning. Otherwise, we'll get some pop-up showers and thunderstorms mid to late afternoon hours, anytime, anywhere. And again, it's a very, very low probability. I still think the vast majority of northeast Kansas is dry. We'll continue to stay dry tonight, even though I still have the opportunity for isolated storms in the official forecast. A lot of areas will stay dry, though. And then we'll get our frontal boundary pushing through, mainly going to be a frontal boundary that will usher in relatively lower humidity values, not necessarily the lower temperatures behind the front, but we'll have that storm risk late tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, and then clearing out as we get towards the midnight hour. So how much rain can we potentially get through midnight on Wednesday? And see a little bit of a wide range in precipitation totals, or rainfall totals. And we're certainly going to get a wide range in totals in some of the other computer models as well. The graph, our in-house computer model from our weather graphics system, really not a whole lot of precipitation. And then some our medium and long range computer models do have some heavier amounts of rainfall in some areas. As far as the severe weather outlook is concerned, again, tomorrow is going to be the higher probability of severe weather with that slight risk. We have a marginal risk today south of I-70 and a non-severe risk, if you will, north of I-70, where you see the thunderstorm icons there. And while all hazards are possible late tomorrow afternoon and evening, I'm still thinking hail and wind is going to be our primary concern. It's a very low but not impossible risk for a brief tornado tomorrow. And so we'll be keeping an eye on tomorrow more specifically. Temperatures still remain close to 90 on Wednesday, even behind the front Tuesday night. So that's what I'm talking about. And then we do usher in slightly cooler temperatures, but still remaining in the mid-80s for Thursday and Friday. And then we'll have an opportunity for storms over the weekend, mainly at night, though. We'll keep an eye on what could occur during the daytime hours, but right now I'm not too concerned about it. Not only today, tomorrow, but also into the weekend with our daytime storm opportunities. Still keep those outdoor plans, but just stay aware. Look at this, probability of below normal temperatures potentially in both the 6 to 10 and the 8 to 14 day outlook. So we'll certainly be monitoring that closely as well as we get into more of the extended outlook and see low 80s as we get towards the weekend into Monday. And so by that time, we could be talking about temperatures maybe close to around 84 for the average high temperature. So yeah, slightly below average. Again, it's not a whole lot of below average, but it is something that we'll be keeping a close eye on as we head into these next 8 days. But overall, just stay weather aware over these next couple days with the potential for pop-up showers and thunderstorms. But again, the chance is very low, and I do think the vast majority of northeast Kansas does remain dry.